one you want? Bet all of them?
Woo, these chicks are ratchet.
Right here, right now. It's the right time, It's the right time, right now. Tell the whole pipe down. Tell that nigga pipe down.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Reclaim Your Throne coming at you with another crazy video. But first, my goal is to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
If you're a woman, single, and over 30, you are called 剩女, which means leftover woman in Mandarin. In Cantonese, you are called 羅底橙, 賣剩蔗, and 攝做辣, which means orange at the bottom of the basket, the sugar cane that didn't get sold, and the thing used for filling the gap of the stove. But if you're a man, single, and over 30, you are called 钻石王老五, which means a diamond bachelor in Mandarin. In Cantonese, you're called 筍盤, which means quality real estate.
So I really like that breakdown that she did because it shows that women overseas, specifically in these Asian countries, they understand not only their biological clock, but they understand their sexual market value. And this actually can, maybe possibly help them out in being realistic about dating. Now, we do see a lot of these Asian women ending up leftover women, and they make it a point to highlight that in their culture, which I think is necessary. Sometimes shame is good to help these modern women make the right decisions. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, obviously Shorty is a baddie, but this is not the type of chick that you want to cuff up. She is what we call a liquor fiend, okay? A section hopper, and she should be treated as such. Hopped on and hopped off just like that. All right, guys, so this next video is just to show you how ratchet these random sisters can be on the streets. This is what you want to avoid. You got these sisters who lost a lot of bread gambling in Miami during spring break, so let's see what happened.
They just lost 10K. That fast gambling in Miami.
Now when she win that money, she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
It's in the middle
right now. No, that
I said
ain't
you want next.
Face up. Face all this shit up. You win 8,000.
Put it right here. Give it here. I got it. This right there.
Which one you want?
This one.
You gotta let it go. You ain't busy. How much? Hold up. Calm down.
I want that.
Calm down. Now I tell you calm down because you too hype. Now you turn over. How much do you win?
All right.
How much do you win?
No, I'll go get my money.
You turn over. How much do you win?
How much is that one?
10,000.
This is $10,000. You turn, you win $10,000.
Wait, can I get my? Wait, I'm not betting all my money.
Ah, well, get your money back then if you ain't
Which
bet.
one is mine?
This one on top if you ain't bet.
Let me. How much I gotta bet?
No,
All of
I'm
it?
betting all of you. Must didn't see it. Which one you want? This
It's-
one or this one? Which one?
So they obviously got enticed to bet all their money. They got finesse. And this is a common thing where you have guys on the street who are facilitating street gambling games. And it is a decent way to come up if the guys who are running the game actually honors their word. But it's also a way to easily get robbed. And that's why I don't advise gambling on the street. If you want to gamble, definitely go to Vegas or some casino or one of them little gas stations where you can bet for store credit. And then they, backhandedly give you cash through the back door, whatever. But gambling on the street is definitely not the smartest decision that you would want to make, especially on spring break when funds are limited.
Which one you want? Bet all of them?
Bet all that shit. Bet all that shit. Back up. Bet all that shit. Bet all that shit. No, the fuck is not.
Woo, these chicks are ratchet.
No, it's not. Bet all my money. This nigga just popped it. What are y'all?
Which one you want? Dilson, which one you want right now?
Exactly.
Hold on, put your bed up. I'm gonna
Put your
turn
whole
it.
money in.
Now you turn over. How much do you win?
Middle.
The
10,000.
wrong one. How much do you lose?
It's the middle one.
Now you lose 10. You lose all your money.
Okay. I'm gonna lose all of my money.
Yeah.
Get it, sis. Get it. It's the phone. It's turn.
No.
So they bet on the wrong one and crapped out. I mean,
They
this
just
is
lost.
embarrassing, but I ain't even gonna lie. The way that their energy is, they seem like they probably gonna get to fighting after this. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if all of their edges and weaves is messed up within the next 24 hours, because they were really aggressive when handling that money, and it looks like she bet the house and lost it all.
I'm from London, right? Yeah. All right, so let me ask you a question. Who's smarter, Americans?
Definitely not, no.
Really?
Black people don't even know what country they come from.
Ooh.
I said black people down there don't even know what country they come from.
Woo! That's tough words coming from a high yellow sister. Wow. Let's listen up.
So what country you come from?
Me, a few. I'm African and Caribbean.
Where were you born?
Here.
So if your kids are born here, where are they from?
No.
Huh? Huh?
From London, but ethnic.
Hold on, ethnically don't matter. After four,
It really does. That's what we mean. Americans, they're born there.
but isn't that ignorant to say it? When
No.
you-
Our point.
Hold on. Hold on, you're white girl, calm down.
Yeah, he had to son her real quick because they talking all this stuff. He had to put her in her place. You know, in America, white people can't really talk about black issues like that. So he definitely gave her reality check real quick.
You still white. Calm down.
She's definitely
But
white.
that's what I'm trying to.
So you think that was a choice?
Well, if they decided to ask their mum where they're from,
My mom was born in America.
well, she should at least know.
My grandmother was born in America.
She should at least know.
How? Slavery was a crazy thing. Do you think that was a choice?
Of course not.
So how can you say that? Like, seriously?
So it seems like she's making fun of ADOS or FBA, however you want to call it. Black people, colored people, Negroes who were born in the States and may not necessarily know where their ancestors are from ethnically, but we all know from studying the transatlantic slave trade that a lot of Negroes or so-called Negroes were actually indigenous to the Americas. So she over here trying to act funny like every black person's from an African country, and that's just not the case. Maybe y'all over there in the UK, but as far as I'm concerned, when I trace my family tree back, you know, it dates back to, you know, I mean, my great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, all of them were born in America. So as far as I can go back, I see my genealogy being indigenous to this country. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but the reality is, you know, if you trace it all the way back to day one, to square one, we're all from somewhere that we're not currently at right now. But I just find it funny how she's trying to be condescending, talking about black people don't know where they're from, when yes, that is true in some cases, but there are a lot of you know, colored people all around the world who don't necessarily know where they're from, but they know what they stand for, and that's one of the most important things.
How can you say that though? Like,
Yeah, but we know the, like, few countries we're from. At least in America, they don't know anything. They just say they're from like California or somewhere. They don't
but
know.
hold on. After 5 or 6 generations and building up America, don't you think we own America? That's our home.
Well,
Would there be an America if there weren't black people there?
I don't think that matters.
It does matter, because without black people in America, there's no America.
I don't know.
It's true.
Okay, but like, commonly, you know, all Americans are just dumber.
How?
If I show you a flag right now, you won't be able to tell me what that is.
Who cares what flag it is? Fine, you're dumber. You're dumber. Dumber. How many holes is?
I mean, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. That's not just Americans. That's all around the world, okay? That's all around the world. It's not just Americans. But, I mean, I get her point to some extent. A lot of Americans don't have a real grasp on geography. But, I mean, if you compare America's intelligence, which we have been falling off, to other countries. I mean, just from what I'm seeing in these street interviews and then just Pearly Things podcast, we're pretty much on the same level of intelligence, because a lot of them women who get up on there are just retarded.
The straw have?
2, 1.
Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Huh?
I'm dead. So anyways, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy, Reclaim Your Throne. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Send relationship question to the email down below with a screenshot of your cash app so I know you're paying your tithes, man. Y'all need to be on your motherfucking game with the BS. You already know. Reclaim your throne.
Want to become an elite level athlete? Well, look no further. The Reclaim Your Throne Elite D1 training course is all you need to take your performance from subpar to the creme de la creme of athletes all around the world. The purpose of this course is to give you a comprehensive weight training, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance program that is meant to prepare young athletes for collegiate and professional sports. This course is packed with over 2 hours of creative, action-packed lifts narrated and coached by yours truly to assure increased strength, speed, flexibility, recovery, and endurance. Hey, I get it. Training alone can be tough and can even make you feel misguided or somewhat unmotivated. But with this course, I walk you step by step through each and every lift to make sure you're using the proper form to prevent injuries and that you're hitting the correct muscle groups to render maximum results. So what are you waiting for? It's now or never. So go ahead and get the training course today so you too can reclaim your throne.